So, welcome back to another live stream. That's right, I'm just as surprised as you are that we do live content on this channel. So, welcome back to another live stream. That's right, I'm just as surprised as you are that we. All right, can you still hear me? I need to find out how to turn that background sound. All right, can you still hear me? Remember, I only pretend to be a YouTuber. I need to find out how to turn that background sound. All right, can you still hear me? Remember, I only pretend. All right, one more check, and you should hear everything just fine the way it is. All right, I think that's fine. I'll just have to put over listening to myself, but you all should not hear any echoing, any background noise, and hopefully we can just get straight into it. Now, with that being said, what we have here is some Pokemon Emerald. We're going to do two very simple things today. All right. On this live, we will be showing everyone my current Battle Frontier record and all of the buildings that we have. And then we're going to jump into the factory because I don't have any Pokemon set up for the Frontier. All the Pokemon I have inside of my box, they're not ready yet. So we're just going to fly over to the Frontier as it is. And also, I have to get used to playing through the phone into the game. All right, so here in the Battle Frontier, we don't have any competitive Pokemon that are ready to go, but I have been doing some breeding for some competitive teams. I finally got my notes back on the Pokemon I plan on breeding for the Frontier. So we've been breeding some Bagons, we've been breeding some Magikarps. As you can see, more notes. We have a Claydol we're trying to get, items we needed, notes on Dittos, all the natures that it took to get the different Dittos, the Dittos that we've checked and gone through for the breeding process. So if anybody wants to know about the breeding process, how to check IVs in the game for the Battle Frontier, there's a page called Nostalgic Nighthawk who has a video on everything you need to know. So just type in Nostalgia Nighthawk, type in Emerald Battle Frontier, and he can break down everything for you. Now, this is my childhood cartridge that I grew up with. So I had this one in my teens, and these are the records that I've obtained. So Beaveries, Riley, if y'all ever watched the playback, if y'all ever pop in a live, go ahead, put your laugh emojis now. These win streaks are pretty terrible. So I didn't have the technology or the internet at my hands to look up how to beat these frontiers. Like 9 win streak is the best I ever did. I just beat my head against the wall trying to figure out why I kept losing. And that was before I knew anything about IVs, before I knew about EV training. It was just me trying my best to see what I can get done on my own. And as you can see, it's not much. So eventually we would get ourselves some gold medals. If you look at our trainer card, my actual government name is here. We have 0 symbols and 15 points. So I don't even know what our battle record is. Just for entertainment purposes, let's see what I decided to record. This is probably from the maybe the Battle Dome, perhaps. I don't remember doing a lot of Battle Tower But these are just Pokemon that I took to the Elite Four and trained. I actually don't even know what this is a video of, honestly. So let's just see if anything interesting happens. I'm really just using this time to go through my notes because I wanted to talk about some of the Pokemon I began breeding, but I may not know off the top of my head. Yeah, so shout out to the Focus Band popping on my Blaziken. I'm pretty sure Water Spout is also a horrible move to use in actuality, but that's what I was running back then. Something tells me that this Grumpig takes us out. I'm actually curious to see why I recorded this because this doesn't seem all that interesting. Does he one shot Wailord? Let's see. I'm pretty sure I had to have been like 13 or 14 years old playing this game. So if I get bodied, that's just teenager me having no clue what I'm doing out here. Oh, all right. So I guess Wailord clutched up, but who cares? That's not important. What we're trying to see is these records in the Battle Dome. One clear streak, three championships. Not sure how that works. And the doubles. I always preferred doubles. I think when the doubles mechanic was announced, that was the first thing I was drawn to. So we're just gonna check every building in the frontier just to see what we're working with. And we got a long way to go. I'll tell you that much. This is the battle tower. This is where a lot of people in Raleigh's Discord are building teams for whether they're doing a long streak or just trying to build new teams. I have not done a single attempt at the battle tower single battle, whether it's level 50 or open level. Just never done it. But it's coming soon. I got a Gyarados with 4 perfect IVs. Well, he's still a Magikarp now, but he'll be there. What's up, Joplin? Hey, we need more than luck today. As you can see, these records, I have no experience in any of these buildings. Somehow I have 17 wins in a multi-battle room, but 0 in singles and doubles. Go figure. And then we got another 0. So what did I spend my time doing as a teenager? I feel like I played in every building. I just wasn't good at Pokemon in general. See, 15 KOs in a row. So far, I think that's what the best. We had 17 in the multi-battle, 15 right here. Joplin, we gotta just get us a squad to go up here. I really want Muck to get a gold medal. I really want to make a Houndoom team. If not Houndoom, then RK9. Because if anybody's gonna respect Arcanine, it's gonna be me. It's not gonna be Riley. He just hates Arcanine. That's actually his least favorite Pokemon. So 0 in here. We just either lost every single time or didn't even attempt it. I just feel like as a kid I remember playing everything, but maybe that's just not the case. Let's see what other buildings are we missing. We got to check the palace. Let's see doubles. Yeah, the battle hall we won one. We won one. Probably got bodied and never came back. I'll tell you, I'm a Pokemon enthusiast. That's what I like to tell people. Okay, we did get a 7-win streak here, but I'm more of an enthusiast of Pokemon. If you're looking for high level gameplay, I can point you in the direction of other real gamers. It's not me, okay? I just be having fun. I just be figuring stuff out. And I think that's every. Is that every? No, I don't know how to check all the buildings. Oh well. Well, that's all the buildings we're gonna check. But today, since I have been consuming so much Battle Factory content, I'm talking about. Oh, is the bike up here? Oh, here we go. We haven't checked this one yet. Yes. Okay. 27 rooms cleared. I've cleared it 4 times, so we did get some progress in here. I don't know how factory works that well, so time for some notes. Hey, Joplin, don't take notes from my page. Okay, Riley's gonna go live tomorrow. Take all the notes from him because I'm actually just going off of what I've heard between Beavery's 7 hour stream and Riley's stream as well. And we're gonna jump into singles. Our record for open level is 7. And hey, we're just gonna try. Okay, we're gonna see if we can beat 7. We're gonna see if we can get a silver medal. But I'm only going off my memory. I don't have any databases, any websites set up letting me know move sets, different trainer sets, all the different uh, Pokemon, the first round of teams, the second round of teams like Blissey 2, Meganium 2. I just hear Riley talk about Starmie 3 and Milotic 4 over and over again. So if we can avoid those or get our hands on it during the draft, that's what we're going to have to do. So let's hop into our first live draft with just no preparation, just nothing but enthusiasm. Got off work, want to have some fun online, and hey, I see 4 people watching. That's 4 more than I expected to be here. So let's get it started. Which level? We are going to do open level. We're not really scared right now. We'll do level 50 whenever we get our feelings hurt. It's weird saying that I spent 200 hours on this game. I feel like should have been. I probably fell asleep playing the game a lot when I was a kid. All right, an investigation has grass types and slow and steady. Now, if I can remember, I think slow and steady is the weather, but this is just going off of memory. If anyone wants to correct me, if I say something wrong, please do. I am a noob at this, okay? So I will take all insight. So just off of the names we're seeing here, I know Vileplume is way better than a lot of people give it credit for. Chlorophyll, it's got Sludge Bomb, Pedal Dance. Was this a mixed attacker? I don't know if this is going to be I don't know. We'll have to see. But I might take the Mr. Mom just to spite. He's got to get some signs sooner or later, okay? So Mr. Mom's with the leftovers. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't like the sound of that, but maybe some fake out reflect action going on to start off. I'm not opposed to Mr. Mom. But I do know all about my surf rain dance buddy right here. Is he rain dish? Swift sim. Okay. So if we're going against weather, we're going against grass types. Maybe some fire punches wouldn't hurt. I know that Golem and that Donphan aren't going to do too well against grass types, but if he has a quick, no quick claw, just Chesto Berry. But he is sturdy with 342 attack. That 108 speed, though, is the slowest we've seen so far. Yeah, he's the same speed as Vileplume, man. I'm not feeling this Donphan. Maybe the last Pokemon we take, last ditch effort. But going up against these grass types, we need this Glalie. So 254 special attack. Pataya Berry. Let me see. Inner focus. I'm feeling Glalie. What do you think? Starting off Mr. Mime into the Glalie and then Donphan in the back. Hopefully he doesn't have to get used unless we go against a non-grass type. If we start Glalie, well, that's pretty much us forfeiting putting a reflector. But I can see a start Glalie and then maybe like a Ludicolo. And yeah, you're not going into the grass types, buddy. I'm sorry, Golem. This is not happening. But there's our click claw. All right. So hey, don't overthink it. Glalie, Ludicolo, and it's between Mr. Mom and Golem. I mean Donphan. But since we already have a special attacker, we'll put Donphan in the back. All right. Let's just jump into it. I don't want to overthink. I want to have some fun. Everybody else is having fun playing Battle Factory. I'm just always watching. I'm listening to hours of Battle Factory content at work while everybody else is playing. It's time for me to get in there and do some work. All right, Sailor Patrick is going to kick us off and into Victory Bell. All right, I got something for you, and we should be faster. Now, remember, we have no knowledge besides what's already in our brains, so we just have to just no ball. Okay, this is a no ball episode. I feel like the first 7 Mons should be, kind of a breeze to get through, but still a little bit difficult for my, level of expertise. But anybody else playing this game, they'll tell you that I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. So don't take this stuff too seriously, y'all. We just trying to have some fun. So this is going to be neutral damage with him being half grass, half rock. Rock Slide's going to do a ton to us, but Glalie pretty bulky. Pretty Dilly don't have that much attack either. And since we are faster, we could probably take him out this turn, and then hopefully the last Pokemon is still weak to ice. Because our weakness is fire. If he brings out a fire type, Donphan's gonna have a blast with him. So we have to find a Pokemon that we got to switch out of these three. Like, we're obviously slower, but that's not a surprise. He kind of did us a favor by injuring himself first. So with this Mischievous, I think it's pretty clear that we're going to take it out. Even if he uses another Pain Split, Shadow Ball shouldn't KO Glalie. So I think we keep Glalie. What was that first one? Victreebel? No clue which Victreebel that was, but over Ludicolo, not really feeling it. But let's see, what are we weak to? We're weak to Surf. Not really. We got Swift Swim and Rain Dance on that Ludicolo. So maybe we could day Cradily. I don't know. Cradily for Donphan doesn't seem like a good swap for us. So I'll say we take the Victreebel over the Donphan. Let's see. No type, no strategy. All right. I like the league later. So Donphan, you got to go. But even though he's our strongest attacker, but don't worry, we're just having fun. We'll find another attacker as is, and we can't check what these Pokemon are yet. But what did he hit us with? He hit us with an ancient power. He hit us with a rock slide. So yeah, we got another rock slide Pokemon on here. We'll be fine. I will say flying is probably a problem. Well, it can't be a problem with Glalie. As long as Glalie's still alive, our flying weakness won't be an issue. But I do want any attacker in the back that can replace our Cradily right now. Preferably like something with Intimidate. I need some Pokemon that I'm more familiar with first before we get into these niche Pokemon that I haven't used before. So we just stab Ice Beam this Claydol, and this should do pretty good damage. He's a pretty bulky boy. All right, come on, Glalie, show your worth. There's going to be a lot of people questioning why Glalie is leading for us, but he can silence all his doubters right here by just getting rid of this Claydol. I'm gonna tell y'all, when I was a kid, whenever a Pokemon have a little bit of health left, I would try to hit them with a lesser move so I wouldn't overkill him. But you'll be surprised at how many times they'll be left on 1 HP and then just dog me out. So I don't care about that anymore. That's an attacker. Uh, we can't do much to him. I will try to scout to see what he's got going on with a protect, but I say we switch into Ludicolo and just surf this guy out of here. Earthquake. So that's what we would have brought Ludicolo into. I think Ludicolo can handle Earthquake, outspeed, and then hit with Surf. Or do we just want Glalie to go down? Get some chip damage so we can have a clean swap in. Just hit him with a special move. Just do some damage. If he switches up anything else, we can just protect again. All right, so there's the Earthquake. I just want Ludicolo to come in clean. Okay, so special attack rolls. So maybe just Lucky Freeze, perhaps. Just make it even easier for Ludicolo to handle. Iron Tail, cool. All right. Glalie, you did a great job. If we can beat this Aggron, I'll take him because he's got Iron Tail and Earthquake. We'll take him over Cradily. We didn't see what Cradily's item was either. No, I was trying to check his stats. I wasn't trying to hit shift. I was moving too fast. I tried the summary, And of course, you know what? Let's keep Cradilly in there. We know he has leftovers now. So let's do some shenanigans because we're finna get earthquaked anyway. And let me know, can y'all hear the game at all? It's loud on my end, but I don't know if it y'all can put it on yours. Let's see. Barrier raises defense. Okay. Yeah, let's do some shenanigans because Cradilly's gonna die. So Ludicolo's gonna have to solo both the ones in the back because I swapped on accident. And if we lose, it's not that big of a deal, honestly. So let's get ourselves some barrier action going. Nope, can't roar, big dog. Try me. All right, so let's get some Giga Drain action on this Aggron. Iron Tail's gonna hurt a little bit, but Cradilly is pretty solid of a Pokemon. Didn't kill him, but we will survive one more turn. So with Suction Cups and him wanting to roar, I'll say another barrier. We'll do some work. Area Ace, that's almost nothing to us. So let's just get the +6 on Cradilly. I hope that the next Pokemon that comes out is also a physical attacker. And this won't be as bad as a mistake as I thought it was, because that 30 damage is nothing. So we're a +6 on Cradilly's defense. Let's do a confused. No, let's just get him out of here. Let's just get this Aggron out of here. And then the next Pokemon comes out, we can Giga Drain. And even though I like what Cradilly has done here, he's getting swapped out for the Aggron. Ooh, or for this Fearow. Now, Ludicolo does not want to see this Fearow, but +6 Cradilly lives for this moment right here. Head drill peck did nothing. I wanted to see a one shot so bad. Someone tag Rylan, let him know why Cradilly needs more respect. So yeah, Rock Slide to get him out of here or Giga Drain for the disrespect. I mean, he's mud slapping, so we gotta do the more accurate move. It's a critical hit anyway. Doesn't matter how much we get back. Cradilly, thank you for your services, but you are getting swapped out for. Ooh, I'll have to say Aggron, depending on what the next trainer's favorite type is. So let's see what type we can get. So no fighting, no water. I'm ready. And he is no clear favorite. Endurance. I mean, if we're talking endurance, Cradilly might be our endure guy. So did we just swap the Ludicolo? No more rain dance, swift swim strats. We never got to use it. I accidentally swapped Cradilly out, and I guess that just made him better. So we're going endurance. Rock type for Cradilly, rock type for Aggron. Yeah. We do not want to see many fighting moves. But if we're gonna be enduring, Giga Drain only has 5, so if we go +6 with Cradilly, how useful is he really? If the other team sets up. Nah, if we had Toxic on Cradilly, maybe. Yeah, Cradilly, it's time for you to go. And I'm just thinking just straight Fearow. All right, so let's see how this works out. I appreciate you guys for giving me luck early because this is the only way we can get this far. If we can do a full 7, I think that'll be tying with my personal best I've ever done. Yeah, we don't want. Oh wow, this would have been had a great time to have Aggron out there, huh? Don't worry, Fearow can do some heavy damage to the Snorlax. Yeah, Phil, we eat those alive, baby. Just drill peck, maybe get a crit with some heavy damage. That didn't do much at all. Okay, we are not in trouble, guys. We are not in trouble. We got him right where we want him. So this could be thick fat. So, oh wow, because we only have special attackers, but Glalie has a physical move, but what is his physical attack? 151. Ugh. I mean, Ludicolo ain't much better. I guess we rain dance him and try to get some paralyzed action on him, or some stab surfs. I don't think you can freeze Snorlax. If he has stick fat, then this is just dead in the water. If we can get out of this battle, I want y'all to guess which Pokemon from the opponent we're taking. I'm not sure if Aggron would have been able to handle this anyway, so it wouldn't matter. Ludicolo would have did great damage with, some Giga Drains, and Brick Break would have kept. I mean, not Brick Break. Barrier would have kept him around a lot longer. We could have went +6 with Cradilly, but we don't think about what we could have done. Nope. It's 2026, bro, but we ain't doing that type of love around here. Your track is not gonna work. Let's get this Snorlax off of the screen. The random AI kind of just screwed itself. If we win this, that is strictly random AI not going for the kill, because we shouldn't have survived that matchup at all. This should have been a Snorlax sweep. But with Espeon here, we lost our dark attacker. No, Glalie has crunch. Okay, so all we got to do is just get Espeon off the screen. We're Swift Swim. I don't know how Espeon is faster than us with Swift Swim, but if he's gonna be raising the special defense, we're in trouble because we only have special attackers. So one more Calm Mind, and he's gonna survive another Surf. But Ludicolo, like, you got Swift Swim. You're supposed to be faster than this. Is that just attack? Yeah, attack harshly failed. What a AI is just ruining itself right now. These choices are terrible. I know that that was a bad move, but it's almost time to put up another rain dance. But let's get Espeon out of here. It's just calm minding. It's raising this special defense. That's cool and all, but it would have survived the previous Surf if it wouldn't have went for the attack drop. Meganium, yeah, we just don't care about Meganium at all. Well, we are in rain. So let's swap. Give the rain a chance to go away, because once the rain subsides, we can hit him with a fire punch anyway. So we're going to try to get rid of him with these ice moves. Taking in sunlight. Bro, you can't be using solar beam when we have protect. That that is just not the recipe for success, bro. All right, we got this one in the bag. This is a guaranteed win, y'all. Yeah, I don't. We got bailed out, man. We don't deserve this win here, but I'll take it. It makes me look good. It makes me look like I know what I'm doing whenever I win. But Glalie pulls out another win. Ludicolo was a big reason why we won that, outside of the terrible AI from the opponent. But Snorlax, you're coming here. Firo. Firo was a puncher bag. So I guess it served its purpose. So we're going against normal types. High risk, high return. Well, it's kind of just the best option to take is the Snorlax. That Espeon was a good Pokemon. It has Calm Mind. I'm assuming it has a psychic move, but it only showed us Charm, and that's just not going to cut it. So Snorlax showed us Facade, it showed us Shadow Ball, and it showed us Attract. That's more than what we need. And let's see if we can get through the set. Sorry, y'all. I've been trying to take down a ton of water. Throat is still sore from being sick, but my body feels good. It's just, sounding the way I used to sound. I'm waiting on that to return. So we have Umbreon here. Nobody likes this Pokemon. I don't like this Pokemon, but I don't know what we have that can hit it. Hmm. He did have thick fat and leftovers. Only thing I can think of is maybe set up some double teams and we just take turns missing each other. Double teams with some facades. Mm. If he tries to maybe toxic us or paralyze this facade or do a lot of damage, Umbreon's a male, so attract strats aren't going to work, even though it's 2026. Let's just see what Snorlax can do. I like to bring out a Pokemon we just fought for. Oh, he's getting out of there immediately. Okay, fat Pokemon for a fat Pokemon. We can attract this one. I say we attract them before it attracts us, and then we start setting up our double teams. Yeah, uh, random AI is just making this a cakewalk. I mean, it isn't too easy. We're not out of this yet, but random AI is clicking ghost moves on a normal type. It's milk drinking at its full health. Let's just set up, man. If we get Snorlax to +6, easy setup. I need the AI to do a little bit better to at least give me a challenge because I'm not good at Pokemon, but I will rack up wins and pretend like I'm good at Pokemon if this is what the random AI is going to do for us. Or one day when we start building our actual teams, you'll see just how unable I really am. So we have 4 double teams set up. This is +5. He's been immobilized by Love most of these rounds. The only attack he's tried to let off is Shadow Ball. Oh, he did have a side. Well, that doesn't matter because we are free to attack now with nothing hindering us. He has to get through a track and 6 double teams. So let's see how much our side is doing. Not bad. So was that about a 3 shot? And with our leftovers gone, we can get back to full health. We just need, I don't know if we'll have enough PP to break the Umbreon when it's time. Umbreon's going to have to paralyze us, or I don't know. It's going to have to do some damage to some to us. Paralyze, burn, poison. Because I don't know if we'll be able to break Slaking. Wow. Who has Protect on our team? Glalie has Protect, which will make this an automatic win. But then we have to deal with an annoying Umbreon. And if Umbreon starts clicking Baton Pass due to random AI, that's free turns for Snorlax to set up again. So who do we have that can be a free kill if Slaking wants to one shot? We have Slaking one shot Ludicolo. Bring in Glalie for the free protect win over Slaking. Chip down Umbreon and then try to have Snorlax set up. But Snorlax is already set up. All right, being +6 is cool and all. Is this? Nope, this is not a female Slaking. I would have tried it. You know what? Let's give. We have 16 facades left. That's the only thing that can hit Umbreon. It's the only thing that can hit Slaking as well. Let's just put Ludicolo in there, set up the rain. Arrow is perfect choice. Oh wow, I thought it would kill. Okay, so Ludicolo's still alive. He's gonna aerial ace again. So should we go 2 surfs? Now let's just rain dance. We'll be faster. We'll get a boosted surf off. Our Ludicolo will probably go down, and then we have Glalie with some protect action. And if anybody's watching, is like, hey, dude, slow down. There's no reason to slow down. We're just gonna play fast and lose. Play fast, lose fast. All right. So Slaking has to loaf around this next turn. So the rain is gonna fall. We are going to ice beam this guy on his loaf turn. On his next turn, we will protect. I wish Glalie had any boosting move, any move to boost itself, but this Pokemon is pretty much Slaking proof. Unless he bulks. I mean, it doesn't matter if he bulks up, honestly. Let's just get him out of here. Let's waste a crunch. Let's not waste our ice beams because Umbreon is going to be a whole issue. All right. So we know Umbreon has Baton Pass. I'm not sure what other annoying moves it has. I want to hit protect, but if he starts double teaming, he's going to be very annoying. So let's just ice beam him right away. And I doubt Umbreon can really hurt Glalie as it is. So there's the double team. That can get very annoying, but we only have perfect, accurate moves on our Glalie. Okay, so I knew that would happen. Um, really wish. Don't worry. The reason I can't protect is because if he just starts setting up double teams for free, he has to get punished for that. So let's punish ourselves first with these confusions. And fan attack is not something I'm worried about. As long as he's not double teaming, we are in a good position. Like even with fan attack hitting ourselves combo, we can get his Umbreon down. So we're out of confusion, which means he'll have to confuse Ray again. And that's how annoying one double team is. Imagine if he gets +6. That's a hit, and that's a fan attack. So we just want to KO Umbreon. And this should do it as long as we connect. All right. So that could have went bad. What did Umbreon show us? It showed us feint attack, baton pass, double team. So our Snorlax already has double team. So if we lead Umbreon instead of Glalie, set up our double teams, and then swap. I bet he wanted to swap into Slaking, but we just swap into Ludicolo and make Ludicolo really, really annoying. So Ludicolo can be our special attacker, Snorlax can be our physical attacker, and Umbreon could be our lead Pokemon. We're going to lose our advantage over all ice and ground types. But good luck to them trying to hit us. Well, ground types are going to be weak to Ludicolo's Surf and Rain Dance combo anyway. So I'm not too concerned. All right, so how many in a row have we won? We run 4 in a row. This is the 5th max. No favor when it comes to type and endurance again. All right, I'm bringing Umbreon to an endurance fight isn't the best choice. You know, it would actually make more sense to bring the Slaking. What did Slaking hit us with? Anybody remember? Slaking had Aerial Ace. Let's see. What? I don't think too many Pokemon can set up again. Endurance kind of changing my mind with the strategy, but if the factory wants to be annoying with us, we're gonna be annoying with it. We're gonna do some double team baton pass strats, set up double teams, go straight into Ludicolo, get free rain off, and just hit boosted surfs. Let's see if I turn this sound up just a little bit more. Okay. Well, I'm glad we didn't keep Glalie in the front. Okay, let's see. Double team confuse Ray. Okay, let's double team first and then confuse it. Because the goal is to get as many of these off as we can and then pass it. Okay, so we're getting hit by stab flamethrowers. I think Umbreon has Shell Bill. What item are you holding? Bright powder. Wow. So he got hit through a bright powder and one double team. Aha. All right. So we avoided that one. That's better. So we got 2 double teams, bright powder. I think now we've confused it. I don't know how Flareon's faster. Maybe Flareon's just always been built that way. We could be speed time because we just won that one. So we got a free confusion. He's trying to bite a dark type Pokemon. We got 2 double teams. I say we go 4 minimum, and then we swap into Ludicolo because Ludicolo is going to surf this thing just to whatever hell he believes in. Okay, so I don't want to risk getting sand attacked, but that's 4, and we're going to baton pass. All right, we got out of there, but I wish I would have seen he was gonna snap out of confusion. I would have gave him one more confused ray just for Ludicolo to set up this free rain. Mm, was not expecting us to get hit with the very first flamethrower. We're +4 evasiveness, by the way, but we don't have the bright powder. But the rain is settled, so we don't have to worry about those fire moves anymore. And Flareon should be erased off this planet. Swift swim, Ludicolo surf in the rain. Yeah, goodbye. Now we're still +4 evasiveness. Please be like a Gyarados, a Mantine. What's a weak water type? Hmm. It's raining, so our fire punch isn't going to do much. Is it better to just surf him straight up in the face because a weakened fire punch? I think we always surf here. We're +4 evasiveness, so we're not really worried about him doing any damage to us. But okay, let's see. Our shell bill heals us. He's trying to surf. I He's gonna miss. I wish Solar Beam took 3 turns in the rain, honestly. I'm just curious to see how much damage we're gonna do. I feel like his Solar Beam is gonna miss us. Okay, Fire Punch did a pretty decent amount of damage. What you got? We got hit by Solar Beam. We're +4 evasiveness, by the way. I just want to remind people watching on the playback. So Executor is taking more damage from Fire Punch than Surf. So we're just going to click it one more time. He's not going to get burned because it is raining. And he just has to miss anything. Okay, the light screen is up. And no more rain. All right, so Fire Punch is just the instant kill here. We're going to have to set up the rain again because the Swift Swim is what helps us outspeed. Executor is down. Shell Bill Hill. And the final Pokemon is Raichu. Can we just stab surf him right now? Because if he has Thunder and we set up the rain, our +4 double team means nothing. Hmm. We got to take the stab boost, and he's going to be fast regardless if we're Swift Swim. So just goodbye, Ludicolo, if this doesn't work. Oh, quick. Yeah, you got to come harder than that, Raichu. At least takes it seriously. All right. There's a world where we just swap into Umbreon. Hold on. We don't have to let Ludicolo die here. Swap into Umbreon, get some double team set up, and then go into Snorlax, perhaps. I just don't want to see Ludicolo die. So thanks for your service. You almost swept, but we have Umbreon here ready to do some bright powder confuse ray action. Quick attack, good luck doing any damage to our boy right here. So no more light screen. So he's going to have to click light screen again, which is going to be a waste. He hurt himself. Good job for us. And this is what happens when you bring an annoying Pokemon to the factory. We just get up double team. So that's one double team up. He's hit himself in confusion twice. 2 double teams with a bright powder. Do we just let Umbreon kill here? Let's see what Umbreon can do here. We'll set up another double team. We're not in a rush or anything. And he keeps hitting himself. I think we could have ended it with the fan attack right there. So let's just go ahead and end this. And think about which Pokemon from that team we're going to take. I like our team how it is now, though. We did a pretty good job assembling. We got 2 double team Pokemon. Snorlax can double team on his own. Let's see, I forgot who he battled. So it was Executor and Flareon. So do we bring the Flareon? What did Executor have against us? I'm not sure if he used a move. He used a light screen. That's all I can remember. I got bad memory. I wish I had an active chat room that could just tell me the 3 Pokemon we had. But I guess we're losing Ludicolo here, which means we are losing weather because I just don't see us trading Snorlax for anything off of that team. Handling of the water type. So yeah, we bring Raichu in here because even though Ludicolo has Thunder Punch, setting up the rain is just gonna help them with their surfs and their thunder. So it might be a lantern over there, high risk, high return. So yeah, so we're just gonna get Ludicolo out of here, bring in that Raichu. Hopefully it has. Now we can't rely on Thunder because we finna swap out our rain. So we're just gonna hope that the double team baton pass action keeps Raichu alive. All right, and our goal, I want to get 14 wins in a row and then get out of here. This was a last minute stream I did. I got home from work earlier than normal. I normally work 11-hour shifts, only worked 8, so to me that's almost a half day. Golduck. Does Umbreon just body Golduck here one on one? Let's start with the double team. One double team, and then we'll confuse him. He dug a hole. Okay, so 2 free double teams. So Bright Powder plus 2 double teams should get us out of here. Oh, one double team because he's faster. Well, that did no damage. So thanks for the free double setup. And if you go underground again, we're going to confuse you. All right. So yeah, we're +3. Let's just go +4. He's clicking light screen. We're not scared of light screen. We're not scared of if he cross chops. That's low accuracy. All right. So he finally dug his hole. So we get a free confuse ray off right here when he comes back up. So he missed. It wouldn't have done much damage anyway. Now he's confused. So if you want to go underground, you got to get through confusion twice, and you got to get through +4 double team plus bright powder. So evasion's up, the light screen is worn off, and this will be +6. He connected. All right, let's confuse this guy one more time. Oh, never mind. He just broke through. That was our chance to. I'm gonna just do damage because I want to get a fresh confusion on him before we swap into Raichu. Because that dig action is actually not what I want to bring Raichu into, and I'm just not ready for Snorlax to start his shenanigans because he only has Shadow Ball and I forgot what the other move is. Facade. All right, so when he comes up and hopefully misses this dig right here, we're gonna confuse right here. Okay, so fresh confusion. It's risky to bring in Raichu, who also has bright powder. So we got double bright powder with Thunderbolt. Like the whole team got double team. Hold on. Double team, double team. Yeah. We have the annoying squad. So he's got Brick Break, which can hurt Snorlax, but he has Dig, which will hurt Raichu. But I said we bring in Raichu, get the Thunderbolt action. Hopefully the next Pokemon that comes out is a water type that's double weak. Okay, so he misses that. Boom. We should be faster. Straight up outplayed. Now bring out a weak water. I want to see like show me some don't show no way lords, no swampers. Just give me a Gyarados. Milotic. Okay. Gee, goodness gracious. All right, so this is a fresh Milotic, but we are +6 double team. So do I go for the light screen or just straight start thunderbolting? We're gonna do some damage, and hopefully we can get breakthrough with a miss here because we do have the bright powder active. So icy wind will make it slower, but will he hit this hydro pump? There's no way at +6. Okay, so Malolo has hydro pump and icy wind. So it's not going to matter what Snorlax comes out. I think can Snorlax just beat this straight up, or do we go Umbreon? I say we bring Umbreon in, and we start setting up again, and that way we'll have a healthy Snorlax come in. So we're just going to start with a. He'll probably Icy Wind here to control speed, and we have the Bright Powder. So let's just confuse Ray because I don't believe Hydro Pump will hurt us too much, but we do need him to damage himself. Okay, we got rid of the Lumberry, and there's the Miracle. All right, easy decision. Okay, we survived there, so this will pay off. So let's just start double teaming. And the Bright Powder kicks in. All right, so thank you, Bright Powder. We have one double team up. The only thing he can really do to us is the Hydro Pump, and a crit will kill us. So we're going to pass this off early to Snorlax, who doesn't have a. Let's confuse him first. Recover. Didn't know he had recover. That's not good. But with Miracle, I'm scared to do any damage with Umbreon. So we're going to double team Baton Pass, and we're just going to start facading my loaded because we don't want him at full health. I liked him better when he was in the yellow, but we're going to have to get Snorlax in here after Umbreon sets up. He's spamming Recover. He's going to spam Miracle. And if he Icy Wind Snorlax, it doesn't matter because Snorlax is already slow. All right, so there's the hurt. Here's the Baton Pass. Hurt himself twice, so we get a free swap. And we just have to do as much with Facade as we can. Icy Wind is not going to hurt us. Hydro Pump shouldn't be too crazy. Can we Shadow Ball here? I knew the Ice Wind was going to happen, but don't worry, you missed anyway. Let's just do raw damage. Stab Facade or Shadow Ball is the question here. Stab Facade is like, what, 105 damage? Yeah, Facade is the way to go. Come on, Snorlax, kill him. Boom. All right, my loaded is down. And the last Pokemon has to go up against what plus? Ah, come on, dude. Okay, most fight moves aren't 100% accurate. Hopefully, this one has cross chop. Can we? Oh, we can attract. So we have. Oh man, we have double team set up. If we attract here, we just make them not even want to attack us, and then just hope that the accuracy of cross chop is bad because if Snorlax goes down here, Umbreon will go down. So we are trusting Love the day after, and he's doing counter action. Oh, I don't like that at all. So Love plus 5 evasive. He's using counter. It's the day after Valentine's. Let's just hope that them treats we left at Heracross's pillow. I don't think this is going to kill. It did half the Heracross. Yeah, Heracross, he just doesn't have the HP to knock us out. 216 is over half, so maybe a high roll here. It doesn't matter because I feel like Umbreon could come in and finish now. But why'd he go first? Doesn't matter. He missed. She missed. Yeah, that's why it's National Side Chick Day. Yeah. Don't play those games on February 15th, okay? You're in love. You can't see you out here trying to break, and counter us. Heracross goes down. I want that Heracross. So Snorlax is going to, even though he just clutched for us, has to get swapped here because we have Raichu as our our special attacker, who is not a good special attacker. Do we go all physical and just set up double team counter slash brick break Heracross? We can go all physical. It's the last match. no favorite when it comes to type. Free spirited, unrestrained. That means nothing to me. All right, so we're going up against anybody, but we will be swapping. The Umbreon setup is going pretty crazy right now. If I had to build my own Umbreon, just for the people watching, I'm down with Baton Pass, but I would like a boosting attack move as well, like a Calm Mind or a, yeah. And then just like imagine that when I was swapping into that Ludicolo with Rain Dance Surf. That would have went really crazy. So Raichu, we're gonna get rid of you. That was our ability to have. He only showed us Milotic only showed us what Miracle and Icy Wind and Hydro Pump. Yeah. Sorry. So we're gonna take the hair across. We're gonna full physical attack. Hopefully we don't see any Skarmory. No steel type in general. No Skarmory. No Rhydon. I'm not ready to see Quick Claw Horn Drill action yet. And the first Pokemon we see is Feraligatr. So yeah, Raichu's laughing at us. Feraligatr's pretty physical. He probably has an ice move. So I say we set up and then go into Snorlax. But we're faster, so we should confuse him first. I take that back. We are not faster at all. And he has Aerial Ace, so setting up doesn't matter. And we just outplayed. All right, y'all. Lumberry, Aerial Ace, double teams just doesn't matter. But this is dumb AI. He will click another move, okay? So let's get double teams going. Hopefully, he's doing like 40 damage to us. It's like an 8 shot to kill us. So let's just get this going up for the next Pokemon. And oh no, oh no, 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 no. He's gonna start roaring. If he's gonna start roaring, we need to go straight into Heracross and body him now. Okay, so he's confused. So Baton Pass, Aerial. Okay, please hit Umbreon with Aerial Ace and not Heracross. I don't think Aerial Ace kills Heracross here, but ooh, he's confused. So he would have to break confusion and land. What Aerial Ace will always land. It's all about whether or not he snaps out of confusion. I shouldn't have confused him there to get the guaranteed counter action, but I want to see some stab Mega Horn into this water type. So let's do some Mega Horn damage. Please take him out in one hit. I just feel like Mega Horn is one of those moves that has to do, and he snaps out anyway. But he rain dances. Okay. He chose the rain dance. We are faster. Confirmed. I say we break him, and the next Pokemon will not have a perfect move to hit us. So he's not going to have another water type because his type was undetermined. And he's not going to have another normal type. But this normal type in particular is no longer with us after this Brick Break lands. Dizzy Punch. Heracross, just be a G, please. You got to get to those, man. I don't think we survive another Dizzy Punch. You got 2 double teams. Okay, we just got to hope that he misses, which he does. Show him what a real Brick Break looks like. A Heracross Brick Break has to one-shot Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan is not that guy or mom. What is that? Is that he still on the screen? Don't like that. Kangaskhan is faster. Do we keep Heracross alive? He has 2 double teams set up. We can swap into Umbreon, tank a Brick Break, get Kangaskhan off the screen, and start setting up again. I just don't like seeing Heracross die unnecessarily. So let's get Umbreon in, tank whatever's coming at us. Like a champ. No more rain. Let's get Kangaskhan off the screen. Oh no. Not the best idea after all. And we don't have that boost anymore. No worries, Snorlax literally just survived one hit. He has nothing keeping him alive. Okay. Yeah, fake out's just not gonna be good enough, Kangaskhan. Get out of here. So we have a Snorlax and half of a Heracross to beat whatever's in the back. It's Manectric. Oh, we do not have, but it's a girl Manectric. Hey, come here, lovely. What's up, cutie? Snorlax putting on the charm once again. Hey, I know it's the day after Valentine's. It's a couple days after, but hey, you deserve something special too. And now that you attracted, let me show you one of my moves real quick. Okay, so we got some. See, that's why love is overrated. Heracross, you're supposed to be dead anyway. So Heracross, go out with a bang. Manectric will outspeed, but we need you gone so that roar cannot happen again. Just one hit knocked us out. Hey, Riley made it to us. What's up, Riley? We were just up, man. You should have seen Dilly putting in work in the beginning. You would have loved it. Just finished up editing the vid I'm releasing right now, but I'll catch the vibe. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, I'll be watching your VODs, in the background while I'm working. So I just appreciate you swinging by. And that is the first round of Battle Factory done. At least you got to see what the round 7 looked like using double team shenanigans with Umbreon and Snorlax. I know how much you love going against Umbreon, so I took the Umbreon and used the same double team. What other moves did he have? Double team crunch, the baton pass. Let's see. Battle points. Appreciate that, Joplin. GG's indeed. First of many. Actually, Riley, since you're here, I finally got my notes back. All right, I finally got my notes, all my dittos that I had, everything I was taking down. The Pokemon that I plan on building, Gyarados. I found a Gyarados with 4 perfect IVs, has perfect attack, perfect defense, perfect special attack, 24 special defense, and perfect speed, 0 HP. But at level 100, this is what he'll be after I give it, the EV spread. So we have a cracked Magikarp, but we're working on, Salamence. These are some of the children that have been bred on Swamperts and Sceptiles. We got to get some Christmas tree action going. And yeah, so there's a Muck building here somewhere. Yep, there's Muck. Avenues the Muck. We will get him once we get the proper child from breeding. But I want to get that done. This Battle Factory was just a last minute, just a way to have fun on the stream. Got home from work early and just really wanted to see if anybody would be interested in watching this content. So we just tied our record. The best we've ever done is this factory is 7 wins. We had 2 swaps the first time, but we have 7 swaps as our new record. This, if we can successfully get 7 more in a row, that will conclude our stream. If not, if we lose, I'll probably just show some Pokemon in a box since this is my childhood game of Emerald. I got this Christmas 2005, 2006. I can't remember the exact year. I didn't plan on holding on to that memory into my 30s, but I kept the cartridge, put 200 hours in my government name, and just all out on blast for the world to see. But it doesn't matter. We're just here to have some fun, and let's see where we can take this game cartridge in the future. I need to stretch. How do y'all do this sitting down all day? I sit down for work, driving. I got to stand up when I come home. I have to stream before work. Yeah, I want to catch some 5 a.m. streams. Let me know. All right, so we're going up against poison types. So we have to build a strategy with poison types that like weather. Let's see. Let's see if we get some Mr. Mime action going. All right, so we have Electrode here. We're going against weather and poison types. So he got bright powder again. If you want some weather action, we can lead some rain dance and thunder action. Oh, he's got bright powder and double team. We just had a team of three double teamers. I think we just keep it going. Oh, okay. Rain dance. Please be swift swim. Rain dish. Rain dance, rain dish. I think the first two Pokemon, we just built our own rains and you can't beat them, join them. Stab surf. We got thunder right here. We're not gonna be able to boom, but we will set up the weather first. We're going against poison types though. Ludicolo is weak to poison, but a lot of poison types are also grass types, and Ice Beam will take care of them. Ooh, Zatu. Let's actually show some care to Zatu. What are you good at? The 212 defense. How fast are you? He's faster than Ludicolo. He's got more attack than Ludicolo. Okay, so Zatu with leftovers. Fly toxic stall Zatu. Uh, with the attract action, not. I don't know. Nah, if it was like a double team, uh, confused ray attract. Hold on, Umberry flash fire. Maybe in the back. I wish you were intimidate Arcanine, but we're gonna be setting up rain and doing rain stuff. I don't know if Arcanine is gonna like that, but maybe if the first Pokemon we go up against Electro can't handle, we just bring in Arcanine. He could be our solution to steel types. He could be our solution to Skarmory. He could be our Skarmory eraser. You got to have one of those on the team. If he was flamethrower, it would be a hell yeah. I know we're three Pokemon, but just set up more stab surf action. And I hate Weezing. I'm sorry. Y'all love Weezing, but Muck is the better Pokemon. He's fat. I ain't gonna lie. But we're going against poison types. He's not gonna be able to do too much anyway. So yeah, I just say we go straight with the. We're gonna set up our own weather here. So we're going against weather. Let's just beat them to the punch. Rent out Electrode, rent out Ludicolo, and rent out Lapras. Having a physical attacker is overrated. We'll get one in the draft. I mean, when we do our swaps. Man, ain't enough water in the world to make my voice come back to normal. All right. Shout out to the two people that have been here the whole time. I've only seen like two congruent viewers from start to finish. Shout out to y'all, man. Whether you're lurking or just listening at home, making some food, maybe you're still at work. I appreciate the support. Okay, so this Vileplume here just looks like Arcanine food. I hope he doesn't set up. You know what? Let's see if he sets up the sun. Maybe he's gonna do some sunny day chlorophyll solar beam action. But let's get our double teams going. And if he sets up the sun, we might be fast enough to still get in there and set up the rain. Okay, he's waiting on us to set up weather. I think we just want to take weather from each other. But since this Vileplume, what are the chances he has a poison move? I say we swagger him. There we go. Okay, so he missed. I say we swagger this Vileplume. Because he's not going to be sludge bombing us. Oops. Don't want to. My whole setup is barely holding on here. All right, so he's doing damage to himself. One more double team, and we're just going to start setting up the rain and doing our shenanigans instead. Oh, snapped out. Um, let's just beat him to the punch, man. If he wants to set up the sun, it's not gonna matter because I feel like Thunder hits through double team. Let's find out right now if Rain Thunder hits through double team. That did nothing. All right, we should have kept Arcanine. We can't do anything to this, or can we? Let's swagger him one more time, and then we're gonna bring in Lapras. At least he can't solar beam right now. He's just gonna keep double teaming. So we're gonna need Lapras to just. Oh, we should have brought in Ludicolo. At least he has the rain disability. Don't worry about it. Vileplume's gonna hit himself. Let's go. Sorry, Beavers, but it's gonna take the whole team to take out this thing. That should at least be, or we can roar it. It should be a compliment that this is what it's gonna take to take this thing down. Yeah, okay. Ice Beam missed. We're gonna roar. Yeah, I've had enough of this. Yeah, get out of here. Another Kangaskhan. All right, so let me think. We've seen Kangaskhan. We've seen Vileplume. So what do you say we swap the Lapras for the Kangaskhan perhaps after this is over? Let's just stab surf. It's still raining. This should do some heavy damage. That's good. Oh, that's a crit. Has the rain subsided? Did anybody see the rain go away? I know we wasted a lot of turns with trying to swagger action. Anything with Vileplume? Okay, so this Vileplume doesn't have 5 double teams stood up. So let's ice beam them out of existence. I can't believe I'm considering even swapping Lapras. Does our Ludicolo does not have its own rain? Who is it? It should be Gengar. We can swap Lapras for Gengar. Do you have your own rain? Because Electro might be getting swapped out of here. Nope. I want to try to rain strat one more time. So Lapras is going to get swapped out for Gengar if we can pull this off. All right. So even though Lapras is legit sweeping this entire team, Lapras sweep straight into the swap. Well, this is like a physical Gengar too. Show us an electric move, Gengar. Leftovers. That's not what I want to see. All right. Well, I say we. I don't like how that Gengar move. Well, let's see. What about that Vileplume? Vileplume had double team strats, but we're doing rain action. Vileplume doesn't like the rain. Did Kangaskhan show us any moves? Let's just bring Kangaskhan in. We don't have baton pass action, but Kangaskhan on its own. Gengar. I'm just not feeling physical Gengar right now, especially not over Kangaskhan over going physical attacker. But it did show us a track, so a track Kangaskhan might be what we have. So let's see. What are we facing? Our next opponent, no favorite, total preparation. I've watched B Breeze stream for 7 hours. It wasn't all factory, but he streamed for 7 hours. I did not see total preparation mentioned once. I don't know what that means. I mean, is every battle not preparation? We all got items. All right, let's just get Lapras out of here. Even though I love me some Lapras. Because this is going to be Electro's last time here anyway. I just trying to set up some rain dish action with Ludicolo. And we're going to take this Kangaskhan. Yes. That'll be our physical attacker right there. All right. Let's see. Ooh, somebody came in, left a like on the stream, and then left. We got absolute legends out here without capes on. And shout out to whoever you were. Raichu. Okay, so Raichu can have Thunder. I'm glad we got rid of Lapras. But wait, I didn't. Wow. That was an accident. I didn't mean to click Thunder, but I'm glad he went in there and hit. What I wanted to do is swagger this thing first and then get some double teams going. That's what I wanted to do, okay? And he had a Lum Berry. What is with these Lum Berries? Swagger. He's gonna endure. Endure all you want to. I'm not trying to kill you. I want you to take yourself out, okay? So now let's double team. Okay, he hit endure again. He's bracing himself, but little does he know I'm not trying to take him out. Electro's job is to set up double teams and then set up the rain so Ludicolo can come in here and just start staying alive forever. Okay, so we are +2 evasive. Raichu is +4 and just hit himself in confusion and takes himself out. Plus, oh man, Raichu has no defense, +4 attack. Probably tried to endure for the third time in a row. Took himself out. We have a free Electro set up here. Probably going to die from Marowak, but I'm going to dare Marowak to hit us. Let me set up the rain first, just in case he hits. Because if he hits, rain action, icy wind, doesn't matter. Let's swagger this Marowak. I want to get this Marowak's attack so high that he just KOs himself the same way Raichu did. We already got the Lum Berry out of here. Boom, hit himself. And Marowak, you might be coming with us, honestly. Wow, good job. Oh, why did I hit? Oh, yeah, hit Swagger. I don't know why I hit. I should have waited. He snapped out of confusion. Do I not get a free confusion from that? Yeah, Electro, you're super dead. +4, Marowak, Rock Slide. Bruh. He snapped out of confusion after I hit Swagger. Um, that's not good. Do I let Kangaskhan just die? There's our Lum Berry. Attract. Kangaskhan is a girl. I think that Marowak was a boy Marowak. Let's just rain dish action. I wish you were Swift Swim, bro. Marowak's not that fast, but Ludicolo, just get a surf off. Okay, he's trying to control speed. Okay, just a dumb move, and you're gonna pay for that dumb move. But don't worry, Marowak is gonna come with us, and Marowak's gonna replace Kangaskhan. Because that Kangaskhan isn't that good. If it was Gengar, it would replace Gengar too. Okay, we have a flyer here, but the rain continues to fall. Don't overthink it. Surf it. Okay, Crobat took one. We're not going to overthink it. We're just going to surf it. If you have water tight in the rain, click surf. That's the answer. And he lands a toxic on us, but it doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter. Crobat, I didn't know you was that thick, boy. Well, nope. Stick to the formula. No need to ice beam. Okay, now it's confusing us. So we got confused Ray, toxic, leftovers, Crobat. And it's no longer raining, but it shouldn't matter because it's still stab surf with Giga Drain. So Giga Drain, leftovers, toxic, confused. Wow. Does Crobat bring it all the way back? Ludicolo, please. Why doesn't my Ludicolo snap out of confusion when he clicks Confuse Ray? I don't even think swapping in right here will help. Already confused? Snap? Good. End this, please. That Crobat almost came all the way back and won that. I'm tempted to take that Crobat, but Kangaskhan has to go. I'm sorry, Kangaskhan has to go. Oh, but so does Electro. Electro has to go eventually. That Marowak. I say we take Marowak over Kangaskhan. It depends on what our opponent has. Please have like fire types. No favorites. High risk, high return. Yeah, we swapped Kangaskhan. Genghis or the Marowak. As a Cubone fan, I have to take the Marowak. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that big of a fan of Marowak as a Pokemon. I feel like Cubone is just one of those Pokemon that's perfect on its own. If we just all be honest with each other, be honest with ourselves. Cubone was perfection. They should have just left it a standalone. But here we go. We're starting off with Miltank. Marowak bodies this, but let's get some swaggers on it first. I mean, what are the chances that this also has Lumberry? Okay, it's got to be holding like leftovers or something. Attract? Are we doing this? Electro is not the Pokemon should be attracting. So let's double team. The speed on Electro, because Miltank's pretty fast. It's got 100 base speed. And it's trying to Thunder Wave and Electric. It's Gen 3, y'all. Gen 3 electric types can get paralyzed. I gotta update my brain when I'm playing these. Okay, so we're paralyzed. I want to rain dance Thunder and get this guy out of here. Because that's just not cool. And if he starts roll out, dude, stop. Because he's already been swaggered. All right. Hit yourself in confusion once, please. All right. And let's do some thunder action. So Miltank finally hit itself. We got a thunder. We do not get the peril. Okay. Now we need Electro to last until the rain is done so we can get Ludicolo in here safely and he can start letting off boosted surfs. So we're just going to thunder. Oh, wow. What are you swapping into? Flying type, perhaps, please? No. We got outplayed. Dugtrio just hit the field, and I don't know if you know much about the Dugtrio, but you cannot swap out due to Arena Trap. So we have nothing to kill Dugtrio except for Swagger. So we're paralyzed. Dugtrio's faster. He's probably gonna dig here. So let's just Swagger. Let's just hope. And he's got Aerial Ace because Ludicolo's not going to deal with that. Mm. And Dugtrio has to be faster than Ludicolo. So we just have to hope that Dugtrio hurts himself. Ooh. He is confused. If Dugtrio hits himself once after a swagger, that should do most of his health. He doesn't have much HP. And he lands. Oh, he misses Ancient Power. Okay. So we have three double teams up with a Bright Powder. Stay, and he's out of confusion, of course. If he, no, he's not gonna miss. Golly, what we needed to happen was for him to click that Rock Slide again, and we confuse him again. But now he's unconfused. He's +2 attack. He should be faster than both of our Pokemon. But all we gotta hope is that we can get a one surf off. Just one surf will just end his whole career. Try attack, good job. We should survive this. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, but it's not Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace probably would have finished this. Okay, so one surf out of here. Ludicolo is a surf master. Miltank, we should be able to finish him at the health he was at. So it's no longer raining. And let's just get some surf action going because we don't know if this Miltank has stick fat or not. And we're paralyzed. It's going to take two surfs. Okay, so I don't think Miltank can kill us at half health where we are, but we will move second. So let's just hope he goes for a bad attack. And he's attracting us. So they're using the move that we use on them. But our team doesn't care about love. This is the second time a Pokemon has tried to attract us. We just don't care. So we have a Ludicolo and a Dewgong. Well, a Ludicolo and a Marowak versus Dewgong. We have to win this battle of attrition. Hopefully, he only has Horn Drill and Sheer Cold, and he just never hits. But Ludicolo, I got an Encore. He's got to use Surf. Surf does more damage than I thought it would. Let's just keep surfing. Blizzard. Oh yeah, we're dead. Oh no, Ludicolo. Okay. So what I'm thinking, I feel like we pull out of this. What Pokemon did we just see? We don't take the Duck Trio. We probably take the Miltank. So we need to change our lead now. Do we just go straight do game and take out Electrode? Marowak, I chose you for this one. We're not gonna Swords Dance, but I chose you for this one mission. Rock Slide into Dugon with the Marowak with the Thick Club. Dugon has been erased. All right. Whew. Good job. All right. So what did Miltank show us? It showed us a track. Lead Miltank over Electrode. Because Dugon showed us Blizzard and not Ice Beam. Yeah, I think a lead Miltank instead. So no more surf action. We never really got to see the effects of Rain Dish on our Ludicolo. Swift Swim is the better. Whenever you have like a stall Ludicolo, like a bulky Ludicolo, that's what Rain Dish is better. But yeah, we're swapping. Oh, we already know what we're swapping. Electro, thank you. Your swagger action. It's a little too risky for my book. We're going Miltank. Like there's a limit between having fun and just getting absolutely carried away. All right, so let's see what this guy has. The expert. Do we lose to the expert right now? Oh, see, okay, good spot because Claydol would have been a bad versus Electro. Kind of wish. Hmm. I got something for you, Claydol. Never mind. I don't wish we had Dugang at all. It was always Team Miltank. Oh, that didn't even do half. I wonder if he has bright powder because every double team Pokemon has a bright powder. Miltank. You just got to keep shadow balling. We just got to hope that we connect. One more does it. And this Claydol doesn't have health. Earthquake. Oh, all right. That did almost nothing. Leftovers healed off most of it. So Claydol has leftovers. He dropped his special defense. Shadow Ball to end this. All right. Well, he has set up double teams. Hopefully the leftovers doesn't take him out of kill range here. We do about a third. We need the roll to end it. Nah, that leftovers kept him alive. And why is his special defense falling if we're doing physical damage to him? I don't like that. This milk tank, it will be perfect for him to have milk drink right now. Okay, so we need to hit here, or else we're gonna be in some trouble because we can get crit and lose this battle. Okay, because we have leftovers. We don't have any bright powder or any double team action going on. So we have to hit a shadow ball, and we do. Miltank clutched it up for us. I like that Claydol build though. Do I like it more than Marowak? That's the question. Earthquake, Psychic, Double Team. That's my style right there. I might just take Miltank's spot. Okay, let's see what Miltank's going against next. Jolteon is going to be a lot faster than us, but we can't attract this Jolteon. We still can't Thunder Wave it. So yeah, for a lead Thunder Wave Pokemon, I was expecting more. And we get nothing after we get crit. A Jolteon crit Thunderbolt. Well, the only thing that beats a Jolteon crit Thunderbolt is Marowak with Earthquake. But we're gonna Swords Dance first. How many times do you get to see Marowak actually set up Swords Dance in the opponent's face? I bet money all this Jolteon has is Thunderbolt. So set up another Swords Dance. Oh, he's digging a hole. Oh, we're gonna get fully set up +6 Marowak action here. Let's leave it at +4. I don't want him to go under again. That's what a critical hit didn't even do half damage to us. Yeah, Earthquake might show. Yeah, a crit Earthquake from a +4 Marowak. That might be the most damage any Jolteon's ever sustained. Somebody do the calculations on that and leave it in the comments on the playback. We are +4 Marowak, and they just sent out Houndoom. Yeah, let's just start erasing Pokemon. And I'm taking that Houndoom too. I take that back. I'm sorry, Houndoom. I was unfamiliar with what you had going on. I didn't know you were just gonna fire blast my Marowak. I apologize. You will make a great addition once Miltank is off the team. I love that Claydol, but Houndoom, you have earned your spot on this team. I just need you to go down to this Surf from Ludicolo real quick. And one hit from Ludicolo takes down the Houndoom. That +4 Marowak Earthquake would have been nasty. We just didn't get a chance to see it. All right, so we're leading Houndoom out here. I think it probably has Flash Fire, but we're gonna find out because it's gonna be our lead Pokemon. Oh, our fifth match is next. So we're 5, 6. So we have 3 left before the guaranteed end of the stream. I didn't know that this would take that long to do just 14 battles in a row, but this is a new record for my. Oh, no favorites out, slow and steady. Okay, so we got some water action here. Hopefully, it's something with Sunny Day. But yeah, new record for this cartridge. This is my childhood cartridge going up. I've said that enough times. And I finally have knowledge in my brain, not little kid, preteen knowledge, real knowledge in my brain to win some of these battles. And it's only going to get harder from here. I don't have the database pulled up, but if you are interested in Battle Frontier, Battle Factory content, there's a guy named Riley, just Riley, and put a period when you search his name. Battle Factory, he's streaming tomorrow, 5 p.m. We're all going to be tuned in watching. He has the actual knowledge because he's going after 100 wins in a row. And we have Houndoom versus Kingdra on the screen. And I just say we roar this away and worry about the next Pokemon. Yeah, so let's try to battle something else. Yeah, Victreebel is what I like to see. So Victreebel, we just fire blast this all day. I'd rather Houndoom get some KOs under his belt so he can feel new to the team because we're gonna have to between Houndoom, Ludicolo, and Marowak. Houndoom's probably getting swapped next anyway, but I just don't want his legacy to be him battling getting Hydro Pump from Kingdra. So we're gonna roar again into Porygon too. All right, so we had early bird. All right, doesn't matter. So we just Porygon 2's pretty bulky, but a stab fire blast has to do a ton of damage to this thing, right? And then our other 2 Pokemon can take out Lumberry. Okay. So Porygon 2 just recovered after his Lumberry cured the burn. But we're just gonna keep fire blasting. We have 3 left. I think Marowak and Ludicolo together should be able to take on. I'm just processing what's happening. Okay, so we were Thunder Wave paralyzed, but we also had Lumberry. So Houndoom just straight up outplayed the opponents. And let's just see if he can sweep Kingdra. Kingdra is the last Pokemon coming out. We wore him out twice. And I'm going to see if Houndoom can, I don't know, just do some chip damage to this Kingdra just to get him down a little bit more to help out Ludicolo. Because Ludicolo is going to be relying on Thunder Punches. Ice Beam, it's not going to get it done, Kingdra. And that was a crit. So we know Kingdra has Rest and it has Ice Beam. We might just take Kingdra over Houndoom. Well, Houndoom just swept. So do we get rid of Ludi? Because we played with Ludi the first set of 7. We're not really using it now between Houndoom and Marowak. So I say we take Ludi out for the Kingdra. Yeah, Houndoom. I'm keeping you. I really like Houndoom. You know, the Fire Blast Crunch combo is great, but I think it needs like some Sunny Day and some Solar Beam action to make it whole. That's the best Houndoom in my opinion. So 2 battles to go. Our next opponent, no favorites because why would he? High risk, high return. All right, so we're keeping Houndoom and Ludicolo. Let me see, because you have a ton of right. Let's see, coverage. It's not enough stab surf, stab fire blast, stab earthquake. Yeah, we just swapped Ludi. We've been playing with too much Ludicolo, and we just get this Kingdra. So I have to assume Kingdra has one water move, and with Ice Beam, he has the same coverage as Ludicolo. Ice Beam is stronger than Ice Punch. He has rest, and he had a Lumberry, I believe. Let me see. Who had the Lumberry? Who got was it Porygon that got burned? Or am I thinking of previous one? Ooh, well Lord. Man, I bet that Ludicolo Thunder Punch sounds real good right now. Don't worry, he's getting roared out of here. I just want to check to see what Kingdra has first. Swift Swim, finally. So we got Resto Chesto, Dragon Breath Surf. All right, Dragon Breath Surf, Ice Beam, Rest Kingdra. All right. So Wailord, yeah, we're just gonna roar you. Houndoom doesn't want to see you. Ooh, and you giving us a goodbye gift. Yeah, but how fast is Houndoom? Houndoom, you supposed to be faster than this. You letting a whale outspeed you. All right. So now that Ninetales is out, we're just gonna swap into our Kingdra. Or do we just set up Marowak in Ninetales face? I wanted to check his speed. 261 speed. Oh, he's the fastest on our team by far. All right. I really, really want to set up Marowak here. Let's set up the whack. We can get one Swords Dance off on this Ninetales, right? Heat Wave, we eat those. I lied. And we're burned. Oh my goodness, Marowak is finna. Yeah, that was a horrible swap. And Marowak is slow too. I think we just sent our Marowak out here to die for no reason. Kingdra would have ate Heat Wave, and he wouldn't have been burned. Can just a burn Marowak Earthquake take out Ninetales? Yes, it can. Marowak is just that strong, but we are not in a good predicament here. Anything will kill. Okay, I'd rather Wailord take us out. Hopefully, he tries like double edges, and we're just gonna, rock slide and see if we outspeed. That's cool. We got a flinch. Marowak didn't do nothing. Okay, like he didn't do nothing. That means he did something. So I'm fine with Marowak doing something. Houndoom into Wailord can probably roar him again, but this Wailord has double edge, so he's doing a ton of damage. I don't know what the last Pokemon is, but I don't know how useful Houndoom could be. But he's our fastest, so let's just Kingdra. Get some Dragon Breath paralyzed action going on here. Stab Dragon Breath. Double edge. Oh, it didn't do it that much. All right, cool. So I think Kendrick can get through this. By the time the damage starts really stacking up, we're just gonna Resto Chesto. And yeah, that amnesia pretty much took this Wailord out of the race. Yeah, Dragon Breath is it's gonna amnesia again. I'm not too worried about it. Like you can keep raising your defense, but you can only take so much Wailord. It's too low. And a double edge, he would have took himself out anyway. Jolteon, yeah, we just stab surf. I think that should take Jolteon out of here. We're not really scared of Jolteon as it is. And we cleared him. Yep. Jolteon's alive? All right, you know what? Just for that, let's rest. Double kick. Oh, oh man, this Jolteon is out for blood. So Jolteon takes out Houndoom with a double kick. Jolteon is on like 1 HP, but it can't one shot Kingdra. We still have our Chesto Berry active. Well, ready to use. So we'll eat a double kick and actually finish the job with Surf. But now, who do we swap? We have one more battle in between Kingdra, Marowak, and Houndoom. I guess we can lead Jolteon just because he has the roar. Because I don't like Wailord. I don't like Ninetales. Wailord he only showed us double edge and amnesia. Okay, let's see. What Pokemon does our opponent have? Please say he has any type. Water type. I don't even think that Jolteon had an electric move. It's probably Whiscash anyway. Whiscash and Quagsire. Slow and steady, so rain. Let's take a chance. Houndoom, it doesn't matter if it's a water ground anyway. We got to get you out of here and go for the Jolteon. I would if he was say anything but that, I probably would have went with the Wailord and did some amnesia strats. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, it also had rest too, because I think it rested turn one against this. Aroma Lady Sophia, you look sweet, but I feel like you packing some devious monsters. And that's something that our Houndoom could have dealt with. Let's see. Dig action, double kick action. We can roar it, or we just start thunderbolting it. Let's see how much Thunderbolt can do, and then we'll maybe roar later, bring out one of those water types. Because I do want to see Jolteon go against water. Doesn't matter. Jolteon just one shot at Skarmory with Thunderbolt. Bring out the water types for free. Milotic. I want to see what the other Pokemon is. This is more scouting to see what we're dealing with first. And it is a water ground type. Okay, so that is good information to know. Do I just roar Milotic back out? Because I don't even. Oops, I don't think I have a Pokemon that can deal with Milotic and Marowak can deal with Milotic, but it has to come out fresh. We're not swapping him again. Do we just double roar? Let's just bring in Kingdra. If Kingdra can 1v1 Quagsire and not get fissured, then I believe Jolteon mixed with Marowak can take out the Milotic. And this Quagsire is dropping his speed, which sounds to me like I can bring Marowak in and Swords Dance in his face. That was a crit Dragon Breath to Quagsire and paralyzed into the para, can't move. Yeah, that leftovers is going to be enough to you. We're going to Dragon Breath again. We don't need a crit, but two more will kill guaranteed. Curse is going to help. He can keep cursing all he wants to. So I think Kingdra wins the 1v1 with Quagsire. Kingdra is just an amazing Pokemon. He's paralyzed again. Okay, leftovers is really keeping him alive longer than he needs to be, but I want him out of here. Paralyzed again. Triple paralyzed because of the first Dragon Breath. GG. Good job, Kingdra. You love to see it. You love to see some luck on our side. Like as we get higher up and like do more attempts, because I know the streak will end soon. I just want to take the time to appreciate actually having luck on our side for once, because we're not gonna see that too much. Now, this is my loaded. I want Jolteon to finish it, but I don't want to bring Jolteon into a serve. So let's just do damage until Kingdra can no longer handle my loaded. Ice Beam is neutral, and our Dragon Breath is doing more damage, so we will outpace it unless we get hit with Miracles. We still survive, but if he hits us with Miracles again, I say we rest here. So a little resto chesto action, and then we start Dragon Breathing it again. And he uses Ice Beam again. So we're pretty much in the same spot we were last time. We pretty much just reset one turn because of that Miracle action. But we got to paralyze this time, and he's fully parried. So we're just using hacks. We're pretty much cheating at this point. And he can't move again. 2 in a row. So that's 5 fully parried. And Kingdra is going to get us out of here. And we didn't even need Marowak in the back. And goodbye. So don't forget, Jolteon took out Skarmory at the very beginning after we replaced it with Houndoom. So they would have did the same effect. That swap didn't really change how this battle went. And guys, that is our second set of 7. We're going to get battle points. And this is our new record. Let's save. And there we go. So our current record is 14 wins, 14 swaps. And that is the first time we've done that on this cartridge. Oh, there's no computer in here. There it is. Just to show y'all what we got in the box. Let's go to the Hall of Fame. Who's my first Hall of Fame team? Let's just scroll through. I've been doing Lanoon training, if you can't tell. Any of those familiar with how pickup works, you know why Lanoon is here so many times. But yeah, let's see what 13-year-old me was cooking up with the Sceptile. See, I always had the Christmas tree on my side. So drop a like on this video if you believe that this is a Christmas tree. All right, so there goes Gyarados, Salamence. I was able to get that. Wailord, Blaziken, and of course, we had Rayquaza. All right, so that's just one of the OG teams on this cartridge. We're gonna go out front. Hey, what's up, Joplin? Appreciate you. If you've been here the whole time, man, I appreciate you for just hanging out with me. This was a last minute decision to go live. I do want to go live on the YouTube a lot more often because I want to do more than just open up packs of Pokemon cards. But since you're here, anybody else that is familiar with this page knows we do Pokemon cards here. So if you caught the live stream or you're watching the replay here, let me give you one way to end this stream. There's a code card. I'll let y'all have that one. I normally keep them for myself. And we're going to just open this and end the streak with hopefully a banger. So as I get, there we go. Let me just move this out of the way completely. I'm trying to keep my cards in focus. I already see that we have a regular rare hollow at the back, because I can tell the pattern, but maybe in the reverse hollow spot, we have ourselves a banger. So we have ourselves Purloin into Lillipup. We have Sigilyph. I couldn't say that when I was younger. Then we have Gigalith. No correlation between those two. Energy Retrieval. I'm actually need that for the new deck I built. We have Reverse Hollow Vanillite. If we get anything, it's going to have to be out of this card because our last card is not a banger. We have Emboar, and let's see our hollow rare that we got. It was Samurai. All right, well, we got a card for the Mustache Binder. And there we go. That's our Mustache Hero for today. The Mustache Binder has a new edition. Thank you all for coming out to the stream. There will be more live streams probably Emerald content. I have a team of rejects from the breeding process on Fire Red right now doing a normal playthrough. I might go live and do that, but it just depends on how I feel, man. So whenever I go live, I'll always post in advance that we're going to live so you can catch it. But hey, just subscribe to the channel and see what we have in the future.